In the next segment, we'll review a new approach to learning, gamification. So what is gamification? Gamification addresses the basic human instinct to get enticed by any novel, competitive, rewarding, and fun idea, similar to what you experience while playing any game. Gamification could involve points, badges, levels, ranks, avatars, virtual goods, and any host of other motivational mechanics, most of them used in combination with each other, or as a chain of events with one reward leading to another. How does gamification fit with blended learning? There are three key ways of why the fit with gamification works well with blended learning, and they are motivation, customization, and assessment. Starting with motivation, gamification gives students a goal to work towards, whether it's winning a spot in the leadership board, leveling up, or earning points and badges. Done effectively, these rewards should be tied to concrete learning objectives. This way, students are motivated to learn content, sometimes even independently, and outside of an in-class setting. Customization. Most gamification tools allow students to move at their own pace, typically based on mastery. If a learner quickly masters a level, he or she can quickly move on. However, a learner who struggles may need to spend more time on the level before advancing to the next topic. And lastly, assessment. Assessment is built into the majority of gamification tools. Usually, you can see data on your learner's progress as they move through the various missions or levels. If a learner consistently fails a level or isn't earning points and badges at the expected rate, the instructor knows that he or she needs to spend more extra attention on this individual. And thanks to a game-based reward system, your learner can easily self-assess their progress as well. Gamification promotes independence and flexibility, qualities that are also prioritized in the blended classroom. What are the benefits to the organization? Research has shown that gamification for learning enhances the overall performance of the organization and not just a particular employee. There is a substantial data that provides that gamified training increases engagement amongst learners and helps them to learn and retain information better. So how did the employees benefit? Data suggests that employees' motivation was enhanced by almost 52% in a gamified environment as it keeps employees engaged and motivated. Learners are totally immersed and focused in on the course. As a result, they are able to understand and retain the concepts better. They are also able to answer more questions correctly. Can gamification be used by any company? Like many other innovations, the foundation of the company, including HR practices, must be in order prior to introducing a fun way of learning. In a gamification approach with fleet drivers, a US-based company was able to provide small rewards to drivers for completing various learnings. In order for this to be successful, however, engagement and culture were already above average. So how can HR teams leverage gamification to better attract and retain top talent? In order to remain an attractive option for new talent, retain existing talent, and help with employees reaching their goals, organizations must make gamification performance a top priority. This is done through offering training with quick bursts that include real-time feedback. This will ultimately increase engagement and improve retention. Similarly, gamification can also be used to attract candidates as well. So to conclude, here are the key highlights for gamification. Millennial appeal. Perhaps the area of HR where gamification use has grown the fastest is its efforts to appeal to millennials. Our research suggests that the Fortune 500 companies that used gamification attained a 94% adoption rate for its gamified platforms. Increased productivity. There are numerous studies that show gamification can reduce the time it takes to understand and complete tasks. Better long-term engagement. Gamification, if done appropriately, can utilize several techniques to encourage employees to come back to a program and continue to be engaged. Some examples include leadership boards and long-term point systems. Training and development successes. Gamification can create a more engaged learning environment, allowing users to better retain information. And lastly, applied learning. Studies show that individuals can learn both hard and soft skills in a game environment and apply those skills in the real world.